Hey, good morning. I want to raise this issue with sort of like who owns the media, what accountability does an individual content creator, what accountability do we have for the ownership and decisions of the platform owners when we want to make content. It's nuanced and complicated. It's hard to figure it out, man. Listen, the battle over media has been this. This is a long time battle, man. I mean, this propaganda, a long time. I mean, I think that those with authoritarian tendencies. That's even. I mean, I shouldn't even talk about tendencies. That's a bad thing to say. I think that authoritarianism has understood that you co-opt the media, you drive propaganda, you can control the broad narrative about things. And we see that playing out right now, like in real freaking time, dude. I mean, NBC News, Politico, New York Times just got booted from the Pentagon. They had office space in the Pentagon, which you would want. The Department of Defense, that's an $800 billion budget. 800 billion freaking dollars. Like the media should be able to freely exercise the free press when that's our money. That's our taxpayer money. That's going $800 billion to defense. So we deserve to have the free press there. But it breaks down at all. I mean, we can disaggregate this into individual platform behaviors. This is stemming from a comment that I totally agree with, that I 1,059% agree with. So I'm publishing on Substack and I'm sharing some Substack writers. And Substack is rapidly becoming a home for independent journalism. It is. Agree or disagree with the platform, the lax content moderation, which is changing in real time. They're rolling out some additional content moderation tools. But at the end of the day, it is a platform that has committed itself to a marketplace of ideas, which I always want to eye roll hard about because, that's oftentimes the free speech absolutists. What they typically mean is free speech for me, but not for you. So it's so problematic. There have been hard right mustache man accounts that have monetized on that platform. So why am I there? I don't know, man. But I want my ideas to be out there. I want my ideas to be accessible somewhere. And we're running out of places to do that. TikTok has now proven itself unable to resist the forces of propaganda. Whatever backroom deals happened where that app shut down for 12 hours and then popped back up and all the praise was heaped on President Trump for, thank you for President Trump extending blah, 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 delaying the ban. I mean, all this stuff, dude. And everybody is observing that the algorithm is way different. I mean, it's a different experience. Not to be trusted. Zuckerberg, we know that Zuck's been bad for a long time, ever since Cambridge Analytica, for sure. Blew it wide open about how Meta, Facebook, has been abusing our data, selling it to bad faith actors, etc. Zuck, of course, acquired Twitter and has turned that into just a mouthpiece for the far right. I don't know what to do, man. All of media is being co-opted. From mainstream media refusing to actually cover fact-based reality on what's happening. I don't know where to go. And so I got this comment from somebody that, we're not like friends. We're merely followers on one app and we just like each other posts sometimes. So it's not like we've got any sort of a relationship. But I'd shared a Substack thing and this person was like, hey, careful. There's mustache man people over there. Even the way I'm talking right now, I'm being responsive by saying mustache man. I'm being responsive. It's algo speak, man. It's speaking around the algorithm. So we are infiltrated by censorship and algorithms and bad faith actors and media suppression. It's around us everywhere. And it's one of these deals where those who pay more attention are burdened by the information. That's what we need to get out there. If you're not paying attention, then you're not burdened by the information. So a lot of people that are only consuming news from one source, or that are not even really consuming, that are low information folk. If you are not consuming a lot of media, then you are not burdened by the information. And some of us are burdened by the information. So I don't know if I want to have a voice out there, what do I do? Stand up my own WordPress. But the only way to get readers on a WordPress is to go promote it on other sites. No, WordPress is not good at people just stumbling upon your WordPress, where a platform like Substack is really good. They want to make money off us monetizing. So they're going to help us get our voices out there in a cynical capitalist, devil's bargain to make money for the platform. It's really, really hard, man. So I mean, as somebody who writes and talks a lot, I just think it's worth knowing that so many channels have been co-opted, and like there's nonprofit places. I mean, I could go over to Beehive with my newsletter, but I mean, there's some startup costs over there on Beehive. I mean, I think the deal is the easiest, quickest, fastest place are on these newsletter sites like Substack. That is problematic, deeply, deeply problematic. So then the calculus has to be, is it the reach that I can gain through that platform to get my voice out there? Is that worth the trade-off of there's also bad faith actors who are also monetizing on the platform? And it's not a question that's easy to answer. It's not. So media's in a bad state of disrepair. And it's frustrating because it's only those who are consuming information who are thereby burdened by the information. I mean, it's tough. So as a conscientious, try to be ethical content creator and writer, I'm losing out of places to go where I can simultaneously get my voice out there. I just want to acknowledge how damn hard it is. And if you're not somebody who's an internet writer or content creator or trying to spread a message, then you may not know any of this. But all of our major media outlets have been co-opted. Zuck has been co-opted. Clearly, Musk has got his own thing going on. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to know where to go and what to do and how to raise your voice and how to get an audience and how not to get suppressed and how not to put yourself at risk of, getting a visit from the Secret Service who wants to know why you've been posting certain videos. It's a very difficult media environment right now. And I think a lot of us are just trying our hardest. So that's an unsatisfactory response to somebody being like, hey, you're on a platform where there's pro mustache man people. But I don't know where to go where there isn't that, where I can also have tools to easily spread my voice and to easily get it to others. So we're in a mess. I don't know what to do.